Hi, my name is Katie and I'm currently enrolled in the chiropractic program at Teesside University up north in Middlesbrough in the UK, and I just wanted to give a bit of information about the program. Hopefully someone will find this helpful, whoever is applying to universities or programs, not sure what to apply for. Hopefully some of this information will be useful to you. I do have a list written down because I've tried this video a couple times and each time I forgot things, so if I do miss anything or you have any questions, feel free to message me either down below or you can message me on Instagram. A little bit about me: I'm not from the UK, if the accent doesn't give it away. I'm from Canada. I moved to the UK in September of 2020 and I did my undergrad in exercise science at Brock, which is in Niagara area, and then I wanted to further my education and get into the clinical environment. So giving credit to my sister, I just wanted to show you what the school is like. She told me that it might be a good idea to see what the actual buildings are like. So here I am. You can see a bit of the outside. I do apologize for the delay in uploading this video. I wanted to do it right after exam period, but I'm really slow with editing. I'm not sure how influencers do it, but I will promise to be faster with the content for second semester. So here it goes. This is the Middlesbrough Tower. We're in this right now during second semester for the X-ray class. This one is the Constantine building that it's connected to, and we were in this building a couple times a week. And let's continue. Okay, so I came from there. That's the Constantine building. This building is, I believe, for business students, and this one is the student life building. In case you have any issues with anything, then you can just go there or they will redirect you. This one is the student union building. You have the bar upstairs and a sleep room, and then here is the library. So with each building you kind of have to swipe yourself in to get into the building, and with the library you have to also swipe yourself out of the building, otherwise you won't be able to go in the next time or you'll just have difficulties. So yeah, it's just really important with the library, and you have to reserve a seat in order to study on the higher levels, but you can go inside if you have a book reserved. And now the curve, I'll just go inside the curve and show you. So we had class in here as well. Obviously the tables were kind of spread out and you were able to sit properly. We had a classroom behind here. We were able to go and sit inside. This is my forever favorite classroom. I just find it looks really cool, and you can only sit where there's green stickers, keeping your social distance. And this pretty much was my spot. With first semester, physiology for us was online, but for the other two we had to come in during the week, and it was half online and half in person. Neuroanatomy was in this class, and then in the Constantine building, and foundations for chiropractic was in the previous classroom that I just showed you. So we were in these two buildings, and then we were in another building as well that I will just show you. There's also a cafe here. It was open first semester. Okay, so Outside of the library and the curve, this building that we just went into, this building is the Olympia building. We went in here to get shots for placement. And then this one is the gym. Haven't been in there just yet. And then this building is the Centuria building. And we had a couple classes in here as well. And looking back, this is the back of the library and the curve. So I'm not going to go into all buildings just because I'm not sure if classes are going on or not to show you, and I kind of feel awkward to go in. But if you are interested, then maybe next time I can go in, just let me know. Now I'm going to get into something more interesting, the program itself. So it's a brand new program. There aren't any alumni. It was created by my professor, Dr. Daniel Moore, and he was the one that interviewed me before I got accepted to the program. With the interview itself, it's quite chill, so you don't have to worry about knowing anything, because I kind of studied a lot. I was like, what could they ask? But it's basically just about why you want to be a chiropractor, a little bit of information about you, and just to chat with the professor, getting to know each other, and he answers any questions or concerns that you might have. So with the class itself, it's a lot smaller than what I had back in Canada. It was 100 people there. Here there's only 13, but I find that it's a lot better to kind of get to know each other, and I feel more comfortable asking questions in class because there's not 100 people surrounding me, but there's only like 13, 14 of us, which I find that is a lot better for me, at least. So if you are a bit of a shy person, then definitely something to consider. But if you do like bigger classes, then there are other universities in the UK which offer larger classes. So I believe Wales is one of them, because when I applied there, they told me that it's around 50 to 60, sometimes 100 people. It could vary depending on the year, but either how, it's just a lot bigger class size as opposed to the one at Teesside. First semester we had 3 classes, so that was neuroanatomy, physiology, and foundations of chiropractic. My favorite course of all time was neuroanatomy. I just love studying about the brain, the spinal cord, and which nerve innervates which body part. So that's a couple of things that you will cover. And then with physiology, you go through the cardiovascular system, the lungs, tissues, cells. You go over everything in detail. You learn about hormones and molecular parts of the body. So it's kind of a combination of everything. And then with foundations of chiropractic, you learn about ethics and how to talk to patients, just the basic foundations, how to get medical history, what are some things to consider, what happens if you have a patient like this, how would you approach this patient, etc. So it's basically, once you're a chiropractor, then what would you do in certain scenarios and how to behave, what to do, just general topics like that. Physiology was first semester for us because of COVID, but normally it should be switched with anatomy. So next year, if you do start, it might be different for you, but anyhow, you do have 3 courses per semester. Another thing that I think is very good about the program is that you have clinical experience from year 1. So during first semester with Foundations of Chiropractic, we were placed into clinics and we were able to see and observe what chiropractors and other healthcare professionals do. So I was placed into a clinic that was my professor's clinic, and I was able to work with his wife and see how there's patient-centered care and what she does for each patient. It's quite good to see what you would be getting yourself into. And you do have clinical experience and practical experience along the way as well. So clinical experience won't be just in year 4. You'll have experience all throughout. We also had online practical experience. So we talked to chiropractors about certain topics like professionalism, what they would do in certain situations, what do they think about this and this scenario. So it was quite helpful, and I find that it was very good of a semester because you had theoretical experience and practical experience, but then you also have apparently a lot more practical experience in second semester. But I will get back to you and I will let you know how that goes. anything that you do during school year is not graded. So even if you do get a grade, it doesn't count towards your final grade. There's 2-week exam period after the Christmas break, which is in January. And then you have all your finals from your classes in that 2-week time slot. So I have 3 finals. So each final is 100% worth of your grade. I believe if you don't pass, then you have to rewrite it during the summer. Basically, second semester starts after the exam period, which will be the 25th of January for us this year. And then it continues until May 24th. And then you have summer break from May 24th to September 28th. And then school starts again next year. I mean, this year, September 28th. So that's all that I kind of wanted to mention with the program itself. Hopefully I mentioned some things that were new to you or some things that you found helpful. But you can feel free to message me down below and then I'll get back to you as quick as I can. But either way, I hope you have a great day and I hope you like this video.